Is it all right? Is it all right the desk is messy? Is a water bottle, pair of pants? I don't know what the hell's on my desk over here. Any reason, right, my friends? Any reason not to show up? Any reason to not pay attention? Any reason? Deb, this video is for you. I know I'm beating a dead horse here. I understand. I've been doing this for 30 years. I understand. So sometimes I just lose my fucking mind, and I apologize for the cursing, Carol. I understand. Whatever the reason, the glasses, not the glasses, no hair, maybe no hair. I'm doing those trades. I'm not doing the trades. I don't get it. I've been doing this my whole life, right? 3 years ago, was it now? 2012, the whole thing, getting crushed by the market, thinking I knew more than the market. Obviously, I was bearish for those 2 weeks, and luckily I covered my shorts and blah, blah, blah. The market never goes down. Look where we are. All those videos, I was condemned by Gail. I was called criminally negligent, criminally irresponsible, very irresponsible to remind my members of my chat room that we never go down every morning. For 8 straight years, all I would say every morning, all right, listen, whatever you think about the market, we're not going to go down. And as much as I wanted to be bearish, I've learned valuable lessons from the market never going down. You just don't fight a market where Goldman Sachs, again, Goldman Sachs gaps down on earnings, goes up 30 points. Obviously, ROKU today, phenomenal buy. The list goes on and on and on. But I've got this lady, okay? We've now legitimately had, so far we haven't had one losing earnings reversal yet, all right? That means the trades work every single time. Now, again, is it every trade we do works every single time? No, obviously, right? Let's look at INSG. We were up to 575. We didn't sell it. We held it into the number, and now we're down to 475. So we wasted money right there. Every trade doesn't work, obviously, right? But the one trade that I'm describing, the 1 minute multi-day VWAP earnings reversal, works every single time. And legitimately, if you just take that trade and only do that trade, there's no way you can fail. That being said, there is one way you could fail: if you get scared, if you overtrade that position and that size of the position scares you out of the trade at the wrong time, which just tends to be what happens. So if you're going from an ENPH trade, which was a reversal today, AAOI, which was a reversal today, Fossil, which was a reversal today, Uber, which was a reversal today, UGAZ was even a reversal today. If you're going from those stocks, sometimes jumping into a ROKU is a whole different beast. You're not risking 10 cents to try to make 40. You're risking 2 points to make 5. Not everybody can handle that ebb and flow of the stock, but the chart is still the same chart. It's still the same setup. So you have to overcome that fear of that particular stock and that particular movement. If you can't, don't trade a ROKU. So my point is here, we've got something that's been working pretty well. The people that do come to the chat room, witness it, take my class, spend another month with me, stick around forever. But then we have the anomalies. We have this lady. I probably mentioned her name already, so I'll continue. And this is not me being arrogant or conceited or douchebaggery. This is where I want to learn. I want to help you help yourself. And I want to learn from you, what could I do? And I understand, making these videos on YouTube, right? I understand that I can never please anybody. Somebody, like I said, there was a guy that couldn't trust me because of the mess on my desk. There was a guy that didn't like Bob Marley. There's a guy that doesn't like Jewish bald guys. I could be handing out $100 bills and he'll say, fuck you, Jew. I don't want your stinking Jew money. And there's nothing I can do about it. Trying to please everybody, you please nobody. I understand that. But there's this situation here where she wants to be taught. She's looking for a mentor. She wants to learn about easy setups where she could trade in the morning. She's looking for someone that's been doing it for a long time. She's looking for a setup that works consistently, something that's easy to understand. Check, 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 check. But yet refuses to accept what we're laying out here. There's something more that she needs. I need something different. The trades work every single time. They're easy to learn. I set your charts up. I'm there 3 hours in the morning. Mentorship, easy accessible, easy to understand. We hold your hand. We spoon feed you the trades. We don't want to be the fisherman eventually, because today some of the trades brought to us were from the other fishermen. I will teach you to fish, but also at the same time, whilst I'm teaching you to fish, by default, I'm catching the fish and filleting them for you and setting them up on the dinner table for you. What I don't understand is, what more do you need? See, if you would say, I just don't like your face, then I have no rebuttal, because I can't change my face. Something about your face just wants me to take my fist and put it right in your fucking suckhole. I have got no debate for that. I cannot win that debate. But the debate that I need to win, the rebuttal that I need to overcome, is when I check off all the things that you need and you still are denying my help, when I'm offering it to you for nothing to consistently prove it to you. What more do you need? Help me understand, because I want to learn and I want to grow. So when I come upon this situation again, I will now remember this as the Deb situation. And I will know, here we are again. I will learn. And this is not sarcasm. This is not me snide. This is not tongue-in-cheek. This is me being as truthful as I possibly can, because I really need to understand. Psychologically, it will help me. Because what more do you need? You want to go take a class and waste money? You want to feel what it feels like to lose money, so then the lessons are more burned into your psyche? Why? Why? Why lose money? I've done all the losing for you, and I've now bottled this thing up where here it is. Here it is. And I'm willing to show it to you for free for an extended period of time, and you're denying it. Tell me what it is. I need to know. It's not. Because again, I will leave you alone if it's my face, my religion, my lack of hair, my untidy desk. I need to know, because those are dumb reasons, okay? I don't even care if you're the most racist, baldest person. If you hate the Jews, you hate guys who wear glasses that are bald, there's no denying that I'm going to help you make money. So put all that aside. But it's not that, is it? There's something more I need to know. I need to know what it is. Is it my pseudo-sarcasm? What is it? Help me grow as a person, as a human being. Because I'm not going to be able to grow if I can't learn. And right now, I'm at a crossroads. I know I should just move on, just like you're not supposed to feed the trolls. But this is a situation that, as a trader, I guess I consider myself a pseudo salesman. I am selling myself. I am at a point where I am completely lost. And I know it's only one person. Now, there's a few in that situation. What more needs to be done? I've got guys coming back from 2007 that say, holy shit, I can't believe you're still doing this. And they're joining up. I got guys that were in the room that thought I talk too fast, but they've come back and they've given a shot and they're joining the room. I've got guys that, just needed to take that class to get over the hump. What is it? What is it? I understand guys like Jimmy are not going to come back, because Jimmy, it was one bad stock. Jimmy bought it at $24 and he sold it at $16, and he doesn't care about anything. Even though we made 8 points on a ROKU trade today, collectively we made 17 different trades today, all for profitability, which we do every day. And I understand, INSG, yeah. I understand. I understand. All I can do is offer this amazing situation where you get to come in and hang out with us, learn what we do. Now, I was about to say, if it fits your criteria, right? What is the criteria? That's what I want to know, Deb. What is it? These trades work every time. Do you want something that works only 80% of the time? Because I could find those. Do you want trades that never work? Because I could certainly find those. Buy options before earnings reports. Go ahead. You'll lose money almost every time. But we come in after the earnings report comes out, after the premiums get sucked out of the options, and we buy the ROKU 120 calls for $250 and sell them for $5 and watch them go to $8. And we trade the stock and the ENPH and the AAOI and the fossil. Look at a weird group of stocks that are. Look at these stocks. FOSL. I mean, look at this. Look at the trades we did today. AAOI. Are you kidding me? ENPH. Who gives a shit about these stocks? FOSL, Uber, and ROKU, and UGAZ. What a weird group of stocks, right? You know what's similar about all of them? VWAP. You understand? They break the ranges. They go through the VWAP. The algorithms get triggered, and the stock continues to follow through, profiting you as a trader. And then you take a brick, metaphorically, or not, what's the word? A metaphorical brick, and then throw it through the screen of your monitor screen, whatever, or without having to break anything, just get up from the desk and leave. By 11:17, the day was over. It's exactly what you want. You are your own boss. You are trading liquid stocks. You are trading stocks with options. You are trading a specific setup that is easy to learn, and you're trading something that consistently works. What do you need? Tell me. What do you need? Do you need me to come to your house? The strong pattern is the 1 minute multi-day VWAP reversal. It's worked every time so far. And US Steel today also. I've never seen a trade that works this consistently in any market, on any day, on any stock pretty much. It's unbelievable. The PT, yeah, I mean, you got to get through that. But there's ways around that. You just open an account, an offshore account. You can open up these, there are still those trading firms where they have, you know, Hong Kong banks involved and, you know, Bahamas stuff. You pay an extra fee each month to have the access. But if you're a profitable trader, what's $250 for a month? That's one day. That's one day's pay or one trade. If you're a profitable trader, there's a cost of doing business. As long as you're overcoming that cost of doing business, then, you know, you don't want to start paying up and paying for platforms and leverage if you don't use it correctly, if it's a waste of money. But damn, I've never seen trades like this before. I've never seen anything like this before. And then you sprinkle in the genius. I use that word loosely. I'm a genius at this, all right? Everything else, I'm pretty much retarded. You put me in a room with 3 accountants, I have no idea what they're talking about. And you know what the best part is? I don't give a shit. Because those analysts are such geniuses. Nice downgrade on US Steel, dick. Nice downgrade. I bet you were up all night analyzing that shit, right? Dick. Or were you paid off by the guy that was short US Steel 3 days ago and it's about to break out? So he called you and said, hey, you've got a semi-decent reputation on the street. Can you do me a favor? Put a sell recommendation on US Steel and downgrade it so I can get out of my shitty short position. Thanks. He gets paid off. He puts the sell recommendation on it. The guy gets out, and next thing you know, the stock takes off because nobody gives a shit. stock was on an uptrend and they downgraded it just to get their guy out and to shake some of these weak hands out. The idea of the weak hands, you bag holders with your shitty stocks, when you're saying that, oh, they're shaking the weak hands out. No. But in a rare instant, when the stock's in an apparent uptrend and they do try to shake the weak hands out, it's different from some shitty biotech stock that you bought that's going down every day and you're saying, oh, it's being manipulated. No, you just got took. You bought into some shitty stock that's never coming back. Deal with it and dump it. But when you got a stock that's breaking out, that get a sell recommendation right in the middle of this thing breaking out. Look what U.S. Steel did today. Proves my point. Analysts are criminals. First of all, they know nothing. Nothing. Nobody knows more than the stock does. You do what the stock does, and VWAP and multi-day VWAP are the lifeblood of it all. The analysts are just there to get in your way. It's not too often that they're helping you. Like, let's give it up because I haven't traded Fossil in a couple of years, right? Fossil, F-O-S-L, right? Oh, fucking genius. So this stock's a terrible stock. Finally breaks out at a $5 range, $7.50, $10, $12.50, $15. The squeeze is on. Fossil, I believe, it's at 19 or maybe 20-something dollars, right? And the genius, and the genius, oh, yes. I mean, I wish I could go back. Sorry, the stock goes to 32 from $5, and that's when the upgrades start coming at 30 bucks. And what's the stock do? From the day of the upgrade, if you go look at the news, go search June 22nd, 2018. Well played, sir. Bet you went to school for that and the whole thing, right? I bet you know how to read an income statement also. Meanwhile, this guy right here who failed accounting owns you. I bet you're wearing a suit right now and you went commuting all the way to work also, right? Oh, did ya? So this asshole is upgrading the stock at 32 bucks. And from the moment of the upgrade, it goes all the way back to 9 bucks. So smart you are. Bet you did really, really well on that trade. But to be truthful, he probably did do well. Because do you think he was upgrading the stock to help you? After it's moved from 5 to 32? He upgraded that day to give it that extra gap so he could sell into that without hammering the stock that day. That's what happened. So I'm sitting here insulting this guy. Meanwhile, he outsmarted everybody. He put a buy recommendation on it. Yeah, fuck his reputation. Nobody gives a shit anyway. But at 32 bucks, this guy's upgrading the stock and it goes back to 9. I mean, seriously? So, Deb, I don't know what you need. I don't know what you need. And I know you're never coming back. And I know you're probably insulted by these conversations. I'm not trying to insult you. I'm not being arrogant. I'm not being conceited. I'm genuinely want to know what's up. What's up? There's nothing better. You want me to send you a book? Reading about trading is pointless. These guys write books. They try to make an 85-page book out of something that you could sum up in 3 pages. The whole industry is built on this belief that there's somebody that knows so much more. Now, I know more than most people, but once I teach you how you pigeonhole it, you bring it down, you find that beautiful thing that works. I've spent 20 years trying to find this, and here it is. And I'm trying to hand it to you, and you're saying, no, I need something that doesn't work that well, that's much more complicated, and I'm going to keep searching. Now, I'm selling $20 bills for 15 bucks, and you're looking for the guy that's charging 22. I'm selling $20 bills for 15 bucks, and you'd rather buy them from the guy that's selling them for $22. I'm selling $20 bills for 15. How many you want? No, I don't want any. I'm selling $20 bills for 15 bucks. How many you want? No. Please stop saying that. It frightens me. That's negligent. It's insane, people. It's insane. It's truly, absolutely insane. And all I ask from you guys, I know there's 30 or 40 of you that float around on YouTube that stop in every once in a while. What more? If you really trade, I mean, it's unbelievable. Look, if it wasn't for the fact that every single person has fucked me, I'd be willing to give you the money to trade. But those, it's to the point where I can't do it anymore because I'm over. I'm over. It's hard to believe that this last guy fucked me so hard, it ruined it for everybody for the rest of our lives. Yet in the back of my mind, I'm still willing to help one more guy because he deserves it. You know who I'm talking about. Every person I've given access to my money, fake or not fake, most of the time it's been real money. This last guy blew my account up, but it wasn't even real. Only take the VWAP reversal trades. Okay, great. Listen to me. When I mention them in the chat room and I give the parameters, you put the trade on with the parameters I describe. Okay, good. Next thing you know, he does one trade, and then the second trade, he goes out on his own and blows the account up. Or I get a guy that trades 33 individual stocks in an hour and a half between 12 and 1:15 or 1:30. The worst possible time to trade, he's finding 33 individual opportunities to trade. Not one of my trades were in there, mind you. So I have stumbled on the most absurd human beings ever. Here's something that works all the time. Oh, wait, you want to try that? No. This over here. This over here. Over here. This over here works. That doesn't work. Oh, but it worked yesterday. Fuck you. This over here works 80% of the time. Whatever you did over there, maybe 50-50. And don't do it in my account. Oh, you already did and blew the account up? Oh, fantastic. Well done. Bye. I'll do this over here while now you're unemployed again. Bye. Okay, good luck. Because Uber was a buy today. No matter what the stock is, right? There's going to be a buy on every stock at some point, right? We could agree upon that. When is that? Range breaks around the VWAP, right? So the Uber trade was just for a day's pay. Uber's going to zero. Beyond Meat's going to zero. And even that stock today presented a buy for a moment. But again, we're short the Beyond Meat right now. We've got the puts on the Beyond Meat. Stock's going to 40 bucks. It's the only trade I have right now that I'm actually gambling on a long-term put. Because long-term puts don't work. Okay? We've destroyed Beyond Meat. We've won. The trade's over. The easy money's over. From 156 to 77, that was the trade, right? Now, it's gambling. Sure, the stock looks like it's going to go back to 50. But right now, it's probably going to be a grudging, tired, bleeding to death move that it's not going to be that easy to make money on since these last 80 points down. But we're using profits from all the other trades. We're looking at, a December put spread. I think the stock's closing probably, between 40 and, somewhere between 40 and 50 by Christmas. And that's the way I put it on. But intraday trades pay for all that other bullshit. And I'm probably going to lose on this, man. I'm probably going to lose money on it. Let me describe what I have on right now. The 75s, no, wait, here you go. The 80s for set, well, I got, no, that's not even me. I'm trying to buy the $80 puts, right, for about 6. I don't want to pay, I'll pay 7. I'm on at 650. That's me on the bid. I want to set up an $80 put and then sell down to like, where is it? It's not going to get done today, but I don't even care if it gets done. Because tomorrow, if it gaps up and rolls over, I'm just going to buy the intraday puts. And that's what I want to talk to you about. Tonight, we're going to do an options class. We're going to schmooze a little bit. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come and witness what I do. We're going to highlight the trades we did today, show you the option possibilities, and why we trade intraday weekly options only. Even if you think, oh, Beyond Meat's going here in a certain day, that's gambling. Once you're looking 3 days down the road, you know nothing. Keeping with the idea that we know nothing and there's no way to predict this stuff except for intraday rollovers through VWAP and range breaks and reversals intraday, everything else is guessing. So I'm guessing right now that if Beyond Meat breaks 77, right, I think this thing's going to at least 67. And if it doesn't hold, I got the first real level. Yeah, I mean, hold on. What's the price exactly? We got to get through 72.95. And that'll be a trigger for this thing to go into the 40s. But right now, we're battling because we held that first level of support, which was 77. So instead of me missing out on a gap if it happens, I'm looking to have some puts and a put spread on Beyond Meat. But most of that, Baidu, I don't even look at that anymore. I don't look at it. But ROKU was phenomenal today, and I'm done with it. You know, the only thing I got on right now is INSG because I'm still long because I held some into the number, and I got Beyond Meat. I got Beyond Meat. I got a put, and I'm naked calls right now. I know, man. I know. My man, the Minotaur. By the way, this dude's doing a great job. I found a competent guy. Awesome. Yeah, the ROKU gap down on earnings was the dinner bell. That's why I need you guys to come to the room. I would have shown you once the stock broke 119.06, shit was on. And then once it broke 119.35, it triggered another thing. And then you got the coveted 120 break. 120 is a huge, massive number in the world of trading, especially with algorithms. 120 begets 122.50, and then the matrix takes over. So once you get momentum in your favor, then you start looking for where the stock was in the pre-market, and that's where the stock goes to. So 124.69 was our out. Now it hit 124.69, and I sold it. And it went up 4 more points. What the fuck can you do? I'm not going to call the top 2, but you make your point, you make your trade in there, and, you know, it is what it is. And look where it is now, 124.69. The stocks generally want to come back to the main area of support, and, you know, you got a monster move after that fact, and now look where you are, 124.69, because that's where the stock wants to live. So now if we base out between 119 and 124.69, that leads into tomorrow. Because if you build a new higher base, the next leg up will come after that consolidation because the market never goes down. And as much as I don't understand ROKU and I don't like the stock when I don't understand it, I don't understand anything. So as much as I think ROKU goes to 0 tomorrow, if it stays above 124.69 tonight, it's going to be building a new base, and you're going to be looking for the stock to break out and go to 135, 140 again. And that'll probably happen tomorrow, and the options will come into play. Tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you got to come into – I'll go live here for a second, but it's in the private room, in my private sanctuary. going back to this whole Deb thing, right? I don't understand. I'm articulate. I'm charismatic. I'm awesome, right? All that stuff. I'm genuine. I talk about my losses quite often more than my gains, as much as I, again, you only learn from the mistakes. I've made every mistake there is. I try to bestow that knowledge upon you. I teach you about the manipulation on the level 2. Everything there is to know about trading, I can teach you because I've been doing this my whole life. I am the matrix, right? Who are you going to learn better from than a guy that's been sitting here since I am the grandfather of day trading. When day trading began, it was me. We started it with SOS and SelectNet. We watched the evolution of fractions turning into decimals. We were there for the birth of high frequency trading. My firm fired me to go into that industry. Not fired me, but they said, look, you got to find another place. I've been doing this my whole life. Deb, you're not going to find somebody better. And nobody does what I do, right? Because what's the policy? Stay with me for a month. Within a month, there's no denying what happened, right? That's a good enough time where you're going to see the losses, you're going to see the good, you're going to see the bad, you're going to see the ugly, you're going to see everything within a month. The best time to take that month, obviously, was last month because we were right in the heart of earnings season, right? Man. And then you have a day like this. So everybody's like, how come you don't trade all your ideas? How come you don't take size? How come you're not making 10 grand a day like the old days? I could, if I wanted to switch it on tomorrow, I can. That's why I'm not concerned. If I do one contract in ROKU, I make $220. At least I could say, hey, I just made 90% on my money. And I know that trade's going to come around tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Right now, the luck part, as much as you don't want to believe that shit, hitthebid.com. Put your real email in, and the password is I will pay Kenny. Capital I. Capital I will pay Kenny is the password. Rockin'. My boy's going to go on soon live also. But all I try to do, which nobody does in the industry, right? No broker, no trader, no so-called guru on YouTube. If they're so smart, show me what you got for free. Convince my ass, and I will be, again, Tim Sykes didn't want to take the challenge. Jason Bond didn't want to take the challenge. Hang on, I got to hedge myself on a trade here. Beyond Meat. If they're so smart and so awesome, right? Show me. Show me not just a day or 2 days. Show me for a month. Give me 2 weeks. Show me what you're all about. Convince me then. Not with an email from Melissa Armo about all the trades that they could have taken. Show me. Give them to me live right now. And let's judge you tomorrow. I don't want another fucking email. That's why I don't send emails with what we did. Who gives a shit? Come witness it live with your own eyes. Then you'll appreciate it. I'm long fucking. I just bought Beyond Meat. I can't believe I'm doing this right now. Just a hedge. I feel compelled to buy the stock because I got the puts. Making money. By the way, guys, I apologize. I've been on YouTube. I'm long Beyond Meat right now. Shimon. Oh, big bid. I don't like that. It's me on the offer right there, 43. Take my $80 and run. 80 is my stop. Actually, 80.05 is my stop. You know what? I'd like to see this go a little bit higher. Oh, 80.05. They got me out of some of that. You bastard. Oh, it's 2 cents away from getting out at my exact same price, at the exact price. All right, let me sell. Hang on. This next move up might go green. Shimon? How to sell a little bit. All right, I sold a little bit more right there. Come on. Why not? 79.85 was the trigger, man. 80.43. Whoop! Out. Still got 100 left. By the way, long Beyond Meat, still long. Got 100 left from 79.85. Where's my Beyond Meat players? Sorry, I was off the mic there, but you know rule number 1, right? Don't ever stay short stocks that are breaking back above the VWAP. I can't believe I waited till 79.85 to buy this thing. Got a 1-minute multi-day VWAP reversal right there, people. If this thing could stay above this 80.5, that'd be interesting. We can get to 81.58 now. Target on the rest, kids. 81.58 target on the rest. Using 80.03 as a stop. We're in the fuck you lot already, so I don't give a shit. I got 300 shares. But look, boom, quick $200. Why not? Why not? Paid for my option trade now, right? So now if this stock starts to rip, big bid, 80 on the bid now. Looking for 81.58. 81.58 target. 81.58 target. Ooh, that was a fake out right there. I love Mitch the other day. See that? I have not announced the trade on YouTube yet for a loss, I don't think, right? I think I'm 1,000 for 1,000 now. But, you know, go buy some shitty ass stock that you see on a high percentage gainer list. And you're going to get caught in that. Here I am rallying against the demise of this company, and next thing you know, I'm buying it. Why? Because I know that these VWAP ass crack trades work. Did he just say VWAP ass crack? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And you will too know what the VWAP ass crack trade looks like. Within 3 weeks, you'll appreciate that this trade is the trade. There is no other trade, Deb. And if you get stopped out here, and you're gone. Yeah, I was hoping for some more out of this, but there it goes, gone. Beyond Meat's done. Just like that, right? But now that's $140 you didn't have 15 minutes ago, Deb. Deb, ass crack breakout on the Beyond Meat, Deb. Right there. We might have to revisit this one later, but I wasn't even prepared to put a trade on. But you can't resist a 1-minute ass crack break, Deb. It works. Fucking mother. Here he is. Yeah, Beyond Meat, right? Look, no matter what. Oh, I got another alert. Hang on. Look at this. We're trading again. Ah, too late. Too late. I don't like that idea. I'm not even going to mention it. But Beyond Meat, the offset saggy boot formation. Joe, you must have been around. Of course, man. Sometimes the saggy boob formation turns into the what's that? It would be the saggy boob into the erection, right? Something like that. We don't want to use W's and you know, standard terminology here. Make it fun. Nothing beats the 1-minute ass crack. I mean, it's just an awesome trade. By the way, anybody notice where ROKU's hanging out? 124.69, right? Mr. Valentine set the price. Didn't you, Mr. Valentine? Yes. And I walked into my house from a Grateful Dead concert yesterday after driving 2 hours there, no, 3 hours there, partying in the parking lot, great show, get back into my car, drive to Brooklyn, had some dinner at midnight, and then drove my ass all the way back home. Got home at 1:30. Woke up screaming in the middle of the night like I normally do. Go back to sleep. Next thing you know, my wife's nudging me that I got to drive my kids somewhere, and then I don't have to drive the kids. So I kind of went back to sleep. Next thing you know, I'm trading, and every trade's working. I'm in puts on Beyond. I just bought the stock to hedge my put buying. I'm out of the trade already. Well, actually, I might be buying more right now. I think the stock's going to $60 for Christmas. So I'm looking at an 80-60 put spread, something stupid like that, just to gamble. But the trade I just did is what I like doing mostly, is once you break over the VWAP, whatever you think you know about a trade gets voided. So I was looking to short Beyond Meat this whole morning. All we're talking about, here comes the rollover. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Next thing you know, you had an ass crack break once on a long trade, which worked. It rolls back over. And this is the moment, guys. We're going to go over this on Saturday. Once it rolls over, yes, this guy got paid right there. And then it tried to get back over the VWAP and starts to roll back over, but it never made a new low. So it formed a new upper range and then broke the VWAP again. You got to be convinced. Give it a shot. Now you only have to risk 60 cents. And again, I wasn't paying attention because I was making silly video on YouTube. But once it broke the ass crack, 79.85, I'm in. 79.85 right there when it broke. Kind of a chase a little bit, but you see it right there. And boom, you get paid a little bit. I still think it's going lower. We'll see. If this thing closes above 80, that's, again, 77 was our target from when it broke 156. So officially this short, the easy money in the Beyond Meat short is so over. We're just trying to, squeeze it just a little bit more out of it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Who cares? Because we're all about intraday trades where we have an advantage, where we can see, where we're liquid, and we're in control. Once you take something overnight, you have no control whatsoever. All right, I'm signing back off. All right, so I'm going to go eat some breakfast finally. Oh, man. Where do I live? I live in Monmouth County. Coming to visit? We're all getting together February. You want to meet at the Day Traders Expo to make fun of everybody? We're going to come to Vegas next year probably. But I have a thing I want to talk to you about. It's called the Wealth 365. Wealth. I'm in a huge event, right? Instead of going to travel to San Diego, or we're trying to front run the algo, yeah. The VWAP is the heartbeat of the market. So if you're trading around the VWAP, you're kind of front running where the algos usually kick in. It's a good way of putting it. But my man, all you got to do is put your email address in, put your phone number in, and, well, I don't like talking about it too much because the rates are going up every day. But $350 for the class, you get 2 months of my expertise. You get a 5-hour class, and you get basically 50 days worth of me. And then we ask you to join the club. Club membership's a lifetime fee. We jump you in, we beat you up a little bit. You pay one fee, and then we just blow your mind for hopefully the next decade. But at least 2 or 3 more years. Send me an email address. We'll talk. Well, call me. But $350 for this class on next Saturday, Saturday, $350, and you get the rest of the year, right? So you'll make all this money. So by Christmas, you'll be like, hey, man, 20 grand to be part of the club? Sure. It's not 20 grand. But you'll be willing to pay 20 grand if you do these ROKU trades with me. By the way, 124.69 held. the hell was I just doing now? I forgot. Oh, so go to the website. The password's I will pay Kenny with the capital I's. You just got to put your real phone number in and your real email address in. Really? Capital I will pay Kenny. It's all one word. Really? Hmm. Minotaur, we've got someone who can't get in. What could be the problem? It's you guys from UK, right? Troublemakers. Let's see. I'll try to walk you through it. You hit login on hitthebid.com, brings you to the home page, right? You're probably putting the wrong information in the wrong box. The first box is whatever silly name you want. Call yourself UK rules, right? In the first box. The second box is your email address. Third box is your phone number. And then the fourth box is the password. So maybe you had them backwards or something. I don't know if wait, I lost you now. Where am I? So first box is your silly name, second box your real email address, third box, fourth box you're fired. No, fourth box is the password. Should work. Why is UVXY not getting killed more? It's down 11 points in a month. It's a lot. It'll keep going now. No fifth box. Are you in? Are you in? Did you make it in? You've been Brexited. You made it. So maybe that's the whole thing. Not only do I need to spoon feed the trades to you, I got to walk you into the chat room. All right, he's in. See that? We're getting people from YouTube. One by one, I will save the world between me and Solid Jello. And we got a guy in there right now. I don't know if he's on right now. We do. Not only do we do stock advice, we have fishing recipes. Solid Jello is a fantastic chef, as well as I am. Guns. We talk about working out, guns. We try to stay away from politics because it just enrages everybody. Marriage help, yeah. And cyber hand jobs. We have a device. You strap it on. So after you do 3 profitable trades, it just clicks into high gear. All right, we're getting too graphic now, but I need to go eat. Solid Joe, everybody. Show them what you're all about if you're still here. Show them what you're all about, kids. Because not only do you get me, right? You get a guy that I showed the ropes, and now he's taking it and run with it. And he's created even a way for you maniac, degenerate psychopaths who love to trade in the middle of the day. He's figured it out. I tend to take off and go watch TV in the middle of the day and make some phone calls. But our man in there has got something that works pretty well for you guys that just need to be glued to the desk all day. All right? But I'll be back here. We'll round up at around 3. I'll come back. Let me go eat. Let me calm down a little bit because I left a lot of money on the ROKU trade on the table. Still need to, speak therapy for that trade. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But, man, I don't know what I'm thinking with this INSG. I don't know why I still even own this thing. Owning stocks just sucks. Anyway, all right. Legal sports advice pick. Yeah, bet against the Jets every week. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you guys at 3 o'clock. And then tonight, if you guys are available, 9 p.m., I take some steroids. I'll do a couple of lines. We'll do kind of all kinds of drugs and, drink some alcohol, and we'll talk about options. We'll talk about this guy's card. Listen to this. Oh, wait, you don't get the... So you got to take this dude serious, right? Wealth 365. So what I was saying was, instead of going to Vegas or Chicago or Orlando to a day traders expo, which suck, they stink, right? Here, all you have to do is log into the seminar, right? And then for 5 straight days, you can listen to guys giving their hourly presentations. So if you want to listen to me, I'll have my time slot. I'll be doing VWAP, obviously. So if you want to learn, let's say there's a guy doing stochastics or whatever, you read the guide and you listen to that dude. And then obviously at the end of the seminar, he's going to sell you something, as we all do, right? But again, in this situation, it's going to be an hour long for 5 days. You got about they say they got about 5,000, 6,000 people that sign up. I will have a link, which I want you to use. Nothing costs anything unless you choose to buy the package at the end of the ceremony, at the end of the thing, right? And of course, I'll package something nice for you. It'll probably be like a 4-month package where you get the room and maybe a little, hands-on with me. Sounds gay, but yeah. So Wealth 365. Once I get the link and my day, I'll announce it on YouTube. I'd appreciate everybody shows up and, spend some time with us. And yeah, it's January, so we got plenty of time to talk about it. And you got to take a guy who has a metal card. I mean, you could shave the edges of this card and just use it as a throwing star. That's some serious shit, man. I think I paid $9.99 on what's that website where you get cards for like $10 for 1,000 cards. This is probably like $10 a card. Some freaking metal card. I love it. I can kill you with it. All right. Namaste. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys at 3. I'll remind you about tonight at 9. We just schmooze for about an hour. We go over some of the trades we did today and how to parlay them into options. And usually when there's a lot of earnings coming out, we like to watch. We plan for certain specific trades for Friday options expiration. Today I want to talk about the U.S. I will talk about the U.S. Steel. I think it might break out tomorrow or roll over. We'll get to it. You'll see. All right. I'll see you guys at 3 o'clock to remind you. Stay liquid, stay sane, and come and listen to what my boy's going to talk about now. All right? So like I was saying, I showed this guy how to do this, and now he's ran with it, and he's invented his own stuff, which it appeals to a different group of guys that like this intraday trading. Because in the middle of the day, there's less risk, but there's also less reward. But some people dig that. I'd rather take a little bit more risk for a bigger reward and trade between 9:45 and 11:45. That's my time to shine. He digs this middle of the day. And again, back to the whole Deb situation, right? Trying to find what works for you. Still, this is a combination of what works that built on the VWAP and all that, but he likes it in the middle of the day. But again, Deb, I still don't understand. Please come back, Deb. After 78 trades in a row, 78 in a row off that 1-minute multi-day VWAP reversal, there's not been a loser yet. We've had 20-something in a row. We had 30-something in last quarter. It works. And it's a very rare situation because I'm talking about 78 in a row, but that's the entire year. But 78 of them worked in a row. Hasn't been one loser. Sick. Sick. Why would you trade anything else? But we all do. All right? I'm going. I'm going. See you guys. You guys know how to get into the room. Come listen to my buddy talk right now. One more time, right? It's hitthebid.com, right? Unless you're from the UK, it should be easy to figure it out. Hitthebid.com, click the login. First box is your funny name that you want to use. Second is your email. Third is right? Am I right or am I wrong? I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. First box, funny name. Second box is email. Third box, phone number. Fourth box is the password. All right, I'll see you guys inside. Listen to my man. Because this is a guy that's taken what I've taught and ran with it, and now he's doing it. It's awesome. All right, I'm out of here. See ya.